So yeah, waste, honestly for me, it takes a little bit different angle. I come to waste from a perspective of food insecurity and equity a little bit. So we throw away around 40% of our food, and we have 1 in every 6 do not know where their next meal is coming from. So I think there's a broken food system, but we focus on the logistics of it, but I think there's something beyond that about waste that we don't talk a lot about. And I want to bring you about my upbringing and how I came to the waste problem. So growing up, sharing food was integral to our family. My mom would cook so much food and would ask my older brother to go on our bikes and check on the neighbors and make sure they're fed before we were allowed to be having lunch. So that was on a daily basis. In the middle of the day, Middle East, extremely hot. It was so annoying. but it stayed with us, right? And my dad also, he would take us, my brother and I, every Friday to this wholesaler market for produce. And we would buy crates of veggies and fruit, and then we go in his car and distribute it to relatives are struggling, or neighbors are struggling. So kind of like growing up, seeing this. Later immigrating here, I really feel like I think there's values beyond the logistics and the supply and the challenges and with the weathering and all these other things. But I do feel there's a lens of equity when we see surplus or waste. It's an indication of a society that there's something not working well. So I want to encourage, when we look at waste, to also think about, look, we live in abundance and there's no shame of that. And that's how we deal with businesses, by the way. We don't shame business, we work with them, but we also help educate them about the value of the food itself and why it's very important. Our data show them, if you waste that much food, this amount of poundage, you get that much, if you save that much, then you're saving that much water that goes into it. You're saving that much carbon from going into the air. You're saving that much energy from bringing the food from this place to another. So I just want to bring that again, the idea of, yes, tech is great, and like AI is amazing, but I think adding the layer of values and shared resources is really important in how we solve the problem of waste, and like looking at it from that lens.
Yeah, I think